Welcome to this video presentation here at Wimbledon Carriage Company, and here we have the Jaguar F-Type. This is the 3-litre V6 checkered flag version of the F-Type. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through just a few of the controls on the inside of it from there. From the outside you can, of course, it's a two-door car. We're going to start off inside the boot area first of all. The tailgate on this car will open electronically. You can do that from the key or the tailgate itself. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have those twin central pipes there. We have that checkered flag badging also on the tailgate here. And given the nature of the vehicle, a decent amount of boot space as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car. And then, as I mentioned, we'll hop in and run through some of the controls from there. Now that we've done a full circle of it though, firstly, you can see those alloy wheels are all in pristine condition, as is the bodywork the whole way around the car, and it's a great looking vehicle as well. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, first of all, we have the speedometer. We have the rev counter on the right-hand side. In the centre, we have the fuel gauge, the coolant temperature gauge, the total miles for this car, which is 16,282, and it will show you what gear we're in. It's an automatic, so we're in park at the moment, of course. If we back out to the steering wheel next, we have our phone controls, stereo controls. We have, over on the right-hand side, cruise control, speed limiter, and a heated steering wheel. The plus paddle and minus paddle so that you can change up and down the gear manually with this automatic gearbox. Over in the center, we then have the main touchscreen for the car. So you can access over on this left-hand side your satellite navigation. Give that a tap. Really nice, clear, wide color display. It's very easy to use. You can come back to the home screen at any time you wish to. This is where you access your media, so your radio, for example. You can see you've got your radio just there. This car has got DAB, FM and AM radio. If you wish to listen to your own music, you can do that via Bluetooth audio, amongst other things. So once you pair your phone, you can make and receive phone calls and listen to your music as well. There are various other screens you can scroll through. You can see here we can have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto in the car, which of course opens up a whole host of other ways to use satellite navigation or to listen to music in the car. If we put it into reverse, you can see the full colour reversing camera with guidelines showing you what direction the vehicle is headed in. Below that, we then have dual zone climate control. You can adjust the driver temperature, passenger temperature here, driver temperature over on the right hand side, fan speed up and down from there. If you push this in, you're then controlling your heated seat. So firstly, 3 different heat settings for the driver's seat, and that's it off, and 3 different cooling settings for the driver's seat, and again turned off. And you can do exactly the same for the passenger side, as you can see. If you've not had cooled seats before, particularly this time of year, of course, they are fantastic. We've got a heated rear screen just here. This button diverts the car's air conditioning to the front screen. Hazard warning lights. We can recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly depending on the temperatures you've set. You can turn your air conditioning off, back on again, or hit auto. The car will now take full control of the fan speed, which you can hear it doing. You can override that whenever you wish to. We have a 12-volt charging socket, the start and stop button for the engine, the gear lever, of course, for the fully automatic gearbox. Main volume for the stereo just here. You can change the driving setup of the car for track, normal, so dynamic mode off essentially, and then you can put it in rain, ice and snow. And then here, we can turn the traction control off, stop and start off. You can raise and lower the rear spoiler, so I've just lowered it by pressing that button there. And you can turn the exhaust button on to make the exhaust louder or quieter for you. The last thing I want to mention is the paperwork we have for the vehicle. In this envelope is the spare key for the car, so 2 keys in total. We have the V5 registration document, and then some of the service history, as you can see, online service history for the original pre-delivery inspection, and then 2021 and 2023, both on this one as well. And we then have the invoice for the service done on the 12th of January 2024 there too. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, or you'd like a live bespoke video tour of the car, please feel free to give us a call here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. We'd love to hear from you soon.